All right, boys and girls, good morning. It is Wednesday, March 11th. 311. One of my favorite bands is called 311. Anyway, let's take a look at what the market is giving us today. Try to get a daily bias. Uh, Initial take is we are in a slight downtrend, but let's take a look what the 1 hour and 4 hour give us here. All right. So we're in a downtrend, but it looks like we might have an SMT going on, a bullish SMT. So if you can look here from this low to this low, we've got an up over here, we've got a down over there. So although we're in a downtrend, it looks like we could be going up. We got a fair value gap here in the 1 hour that I want to look at. That might be, I'm going to draw that out real quick. Okay. 1 hour fair value gap in both of these spots. We have a fair value gap right here that looks like it was being respected as well. This one got disrespected. So I think my overall bias with this SMT is we're going to look at uh, perhaps a bullish confluence, something bullish, maybe coming into this fair market value gap, and then from there either a downturn or an up. This is definitely going to be a wait and see because we're not fully sure. Plus, we have a pretty big fair value gap down here that we'd have to look at if it gets rejected, um, which so far everything has been dead flat along here. We had an SMT along this direction, and you can see that that resulted in a very bullish move, almost a full retrace, and then slowly working back up. Everything looks pretty normal, and now we have another bullish SMT that looks like it's starting to get ready to form. So we got 5 minutes to market open. Let's see what the 4 hour looks like. Okay, 4 hour, we do we don't quite have a break of market structure. Well, we do here. We have a break of structure here indicating a downtrend. And we do here as well. So on the 4 hour, it looks like we could be heading into a downtrend. We do have areas of liquidity. We do have some profit targets we can look at as well. I kind of think we might be testing this area down here on the 1 hour and the 4 hour. I think we're going to be testing this area today. Because it does look like we are getting a slight change of direction. Let's look at it on a more micro level. Yeah, we could be coming down into here at some point. Maybe testing equilibrium plus this fair value gap, and then perhaps another move up. Now, how long that's going to take to play out, I'm not sure. But that 1 hour SMT seems to be pretty strong. So I'm thinking that we're definitely going to try to test this fair value gap and then maybe another turn down. But we'll see how it plays. As is with everything, price action will dictate what we're going to do. That SMT has me thinking we're going to be starting in a bullish fashion, but just the way that we're starting to have a bearish order flow on the 1 hour, and it looks like we're curling into a bearish on the 4 hour. Makes me think we're going to be bearish. So, okay. So my overall bias is going to be bearish, but ultimately I think our first play is going to be bullish, testing this fair value gap. So, all right, let's open up the 15-minute and we'll start there because we have things telling us some slightly different stuff here. We've got about a minute in a minute or so to get to market open. Let's see what plays out. Go back to the 1 hour, see if there's any 1 hour draws on liquidity I need to mark out. Oh yeah, there sure are. Okay. We'll do that. I'm not in any hurry to get into anything right away anyway, so should market open on us, we will just got some lows. Well, you know what I really need to do here is go down to the 15-minute. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm just marking off the hourly here, so okay, so we're blowing past London highs, getting into that fair value gap. I think that's where the manipulation is going to go. Whoops, wrong one. Okay, it looks like we're definitely headed toward those Asian highs. But not getting there on the S&P. So now we're definitely in a bearish SMT. Or at least it's forming. See right here, we've got high to low, low to high. Yeah, let's check this real quick too. This is something I didn't check today if we have any red folder news. And we do, but it's all by core CPI. All right, so everything's pretty much straight on. Not a whole lot going on there. All right. That's the other thing too. I gotta switch my account. Okay. Just gonna sip some coffee and watch market action for a while. We're only 4 minutes into market open, so we don't even have a 5 minute candle established yet. So boy, S&P is just hanging out, man. Still looking at a pretty strong SMT, even from here to here. I think NASDAQ will be the one to trade today. ES is just floundering at the moment. We have some fair value gaps we can be looking at here. See if it breaks. Try to get a retrace as well. Figure they're going to be fighting it out in that 1 hour fair value gap for a while. Well, it figures out where the strength is. Looks like we even have one on the 5-minute right here too. Right here. So, yeah, there's quite a bit of price action going on. We got to wait for a low candle to set in, a retrace, before we can get any kind of secondary confluence building, developing to give us some indication on where price is reasonably expected to go. The only confluence setting up right now is this SMT, bearish SMT. Had a bullish SMT, and we can see that that is resulting in some bullish movement. There we go. Now we're getting it. Well, maybe not. I think we're pushing to Asian highs here. We inversed this fair value gap right here. Took a while to do, but that one inversed. So maybe look for a pullback and then a move higher. It seems kind of risky to me, but let's just take a look at market action, see what's going on here. Doji candle. I'm not seeing any fair value gaps on the 1 minute. I mean, this is one of those things that if you got into it anticipating it was going to go up to Asian highs and you entered, down near market open, then you're just holding and seeing if it actually takes up there. That's going to be your target, which is very likely going to get hit. S&P just refuses to go. So NASDAQ will probably take Asia highs and then it'll start dumping. I think NASDAQ wants that liquidity, but S&P just isn't having any part of it. They can't even get to London highs right now. So we have a major SMT divergence going on. Let's go back to the 5 minute here. Look at apples for apples. All right. So yeah. Oh, we might see a slight retrace. And then another attempt at Asian highs. But there's really no entry at this point. I do think we need to get bearish at some point. I just don't. I'm thinking maybe this fair value gap here will be a good indicator. If we actually drop below there on this candle, that'll be a really good time to start taking a look at something on the 1 minute. We also got to be careful because we got equilibrium right about here. So this could come down into equilibrium and curl right back up. But that SMT is right there. It's just giving me okay, we're starting to come down. Okay, we're respecting that gap right now, so it might be the next candle. Respecting that gap too. Okay, so we fully established that we're in an uptrend on the 5 minute. So break of structure is going to be way, way down there. So we're really going to be looking more for a inverse fair value gap if we want to try to get in earlier. Oops, wrong one. So this is starting to play around in equilibrium right here. That one's not even close yet. All right. So we'll wait. We'll see. We've got two kinds of confluences that might be in conflict with each other. Okay, so we're looks like we're inversing that value gap now. We'll see if it pops back up, but if we hold, might be a good time to look at taking a short. Okay, we're looking better. Okay, I'm going to get into the 1 minute on the S&P. Yeah, we're definitely heading down. I'm going to wait for a slight retrace. Okay, we've got about a minute left there. Looks like we're breaking this one too. And I really want to see this pop back up a little bit and then come back down. Do a retrace to feel confident. I'm going to take a short. I think the target is going to be down here at London lows. I think my stop should be up here, but I think we got 3 minutes left. It might have been a bad move. Would have been better to wait for a retrace here. Yeah, because we have this fair value gap right here. Yeah, if that gets inversed, then I'm in trouble. Whoa, I'm in a lot of trouble. Could that have been the equilibrium play? If that hits my stop, I'm definitely going to be in a tough way. I wonder if that could just be to scare out the shorts right now. We did get a break of structure on the 1 minute, but that high wick candle tells me that we might be playing on a higher time frame right now. So at the moment, I'm going to stay patient. I'm going to trust that SMT. These doji candles aren't very reassuring. We're definitely in an uptrend right now on the 1 minute, but maybe we can get a retrace here. I might get smoked here. I very well could get smoked here. Muted for second session. I don't know what that means, but let's just stay patient. We respected that fair value gap. So if we break this fair value gap on the 1 minute, then we can be pretty confident that we're going to be bearish after all. Yeah, I think my stop's gonna have to be right here. If we push past there, then we're probably respecting that gap. S&P keeps wanting to push. Are we on the 1 minute over here? We are. Yeah, this looks like I'm gonna get stopped out. We just got a lot of SMT going on. I might have taken the wrong play on this. Oh, man. Yep. Yep, we're going up past my stop. Okay, I'm out. It stopped me out. Yeah. Yeah, we're finished. We're moving in the other direction right now. So, hmm. Wow. Well, I missed that move. Ay, ay, ay. Wow. Well, this is nutty. Let's see what's going on here. I'm probably making another mistake here, but might get stopped out on max loss for the day, max daily loss. It's playing around now because we've got a lot of people. Yeah. Shit. All right. All right. I'm shut out for the day. Okay. No problem. $11.59. Okay. Well, that was silly. That was silly. That revenge trade. Okay. Well, I know what I did wrong and I know what needs to happen. So I'll work on the numbers and we'll be back tomorrow. Okay.